Okay, people, we are starting over. Hello, everyone, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. My name is Anzi, and today we are going to dream board, vision board slash manifest slash however you would like to call it. In general, every year I really like to do my vision board and to put my vibes and my goals and some quotes that mean something to me and my New Year's resolutions and all of that. But I prefer to actually leave that for the first week of February, as I believe you have. Well, first of all, we'll know that January is just a free trial. I like to start always in January applying some things that I already know I want to work on, like for example working out more or eating more healthy, especially after the holiday period that I tend to eat every single type of food that exists in this planet. I like to start clean. But then when it comes to my goals and my vibes and my vision board, I always like to do that on the first week of February. I don't know why, but in my head it makes more sense. And February feels like the actual first month of the year for some weird reason, and not so much January because you're still in the blur from the holidays, trying to adjust, going back to routine. Usually work starts in an insane way in January because of everything that wasn't a priority in December, and it was a New Year's problem. Yeah. Guess what? It's a new year. So it's a now problem. And in any case, normally what I would do is go to Pinterest, download pictures, put them either in a digital format or print them out and just stick them in a piece of paper and basically have it on my wall so I can actually see it or have it as my screensaver and stuff like that. If there's one thing I learned from 2025 is that things can go terribly wrong and you cannot control it. This year I decided it's time to start over. It's time to be unapologetic. It's time to be sassy. It's time to chase and dream unrealistically and crazy, and it's time to only focus on positive and happy things. We are filtering shit out this year. As a result, what I decided to do for my dream board is to take a stack of magazines, go through them, take pictures, cut things out that actually align with what I want to achieve this year, and create a vibe board more than an actual new year, new me kind of type of board. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm going to do. And I will say that because I think it's very, very important to have in mind what you actually want to achieve when you're building like a vision board or any kind of vibe board or anything you want to build at the beginning of the year. You need to decide your vibe. You need to decide your general high-level goals of what you want to achieve. Like obviously, if I find a Range Rover here, I will put it on my board. That doesn't mean I'm going to buy an actual Range Rover, but I do want to buy a car in 2026. So, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be realistic. Obviously, go crazy. Dreams are for free. People tend to forget that, and it's actually one of the reasons I want to filter shit out this year. I'm very, very annoyed with all the negativity. Yes, the world is in a tragic state. The world will always have tragedies. Since day one, this planet has been having problems. Okay, we know that. For me, the important thing is what you can do to help, what you can do to help people in need, animals in need, the environment itself that we're destroying day by day. But I don't want to see the negativity every single moment of the day. It's annoying. It creates more stress than we already have. And I think all of us have enough stress. So if you're a negative person, if you want to complain about anything, just go away. This is not the right place for you. We're not vibing with that this year, or ever for that matter, but especially this year. That's it. I don't want to see any tragic news or my FYP. I don't want to see people complaining about other people's achievements. No, I'm sorry. But if my goal is to become a millionaire, I'm not going to get anyone's permissions, and I don't want anyone's opinion on that because it's my life and I'm the one living it. If you don't agree with my opinions and my statements, that's totally fine. You can simply scroll and go find your corner of the internet that matches your vibe and your way of thinking. So no negativity, no complaints, no anything. Let's just dream big. We're being iconic badges in 2026. I've said it since January 1st and I'm keeping my word. Anyway, I've been rambling for 6 minutes now, so let me go through my stack of magazines. I will choose everything that makes sense for my vibe and for what I want. I will start cutting things out, get also the rest of my materials. So I will show you what materials I am going to use for this one. And yeah, I will just go through them and start cutting things out. Alright people, I have collected everything I want to use for my dream board, my vibe board. Let me show you what I've done. I have actually categorized things, as you can see here. So here I have the bigger pictures that are mostly vibes. Here I have smaller, medium pictures that are related to experiences, hobbies. Here I have items. Here I have iconic people I want to include, and more specifically iconic women. And here on the side I have some quotes that I will add to enhance the whole thing. So next, to the supplies that we are going to need. So obviously we will need glue. I prefer the stick glue. I'm not doing well with liquid glue. Also, I feel like it tends to destroy magazine paper. I also have a piece of paper, thicker paper. This is 50 by 70 centimeters. And I also went ahead and bought a frame from IKEA, which is also 50 by 70 centimeters, so I can make it pretty and put it in here, and most probably I will hang it right here so I can see it. I will see where, oh my god, I will see where I will hang it, but for now I am going to collect all of my vibe on the side. I will lay down my piece of paper and start sticking things on. We're done! Okay guys, this is ready. I love the outcome. It turned out very cute and very mean. Alright, so let me do a little presentation of everything that I put in here. First of all, up here we have a bit of ballet core. As a former ballet dancer, I really want to embrace that I can and get back into dancing, embrace my ballet core. Here I just put a fun little drawing from Vogue. We actually have a Greek artist that draws the specific images at the very last page of its Vogue magazine, and I love them. So yeah, I put this one because it's actually a very funny, like, Greek inside joke. Anyway, here I also put a quote that says, "Your life will be happy and peaceful," and it's from a fortune cookie, A Life in Vogue. Here we have the dinner that the Greek Vogue team had with Formula One back in 2025, and I also put Formula One because it's a sport I really enjoy, and I would love to be able to go in one of the races this year. Obviously we have more than glamour, and I mean the Sex and the City girls. I think Sex and the City is the show that has inspired me the most in every aspect, and this year we're actually vibing with some of the Doomed because Carrie is a mess. Here it was actually a pool with 2 champagne glasses and the champagne bottle, just for the vibes mostly. We have the It Girl book, which is the life of Jane Birkin, along with a library with some iconic archival pieces. And I put book lovers here. In general, I do love reading a lot, but I think as everyone, it's super easy to just don't do that, especially on a day that I'm tired, and just doom scroll endlessly. So yeah, this year I want to get back to reading properly. Right here I put some logo brands, Dior and Hermes, because they're the 2 brands that I really love and I find super inspiring, especially now Dior with Jonathan Anderson. I think it's one of the best eras of Dior we're going to see ever. And I combined that with some design, some fashion design, because I have done some fashion design courses in the past, and I have tried to learn how to sew clothes as well, and it's something I really like and find super creative. So yeah, this is my inspiration. Then over here we have alive in color. I put some iconic pieces, like this is James Birkin, the very first one, and this is a vintage Chanel, which I would love to be able to invest in this year. And on the background I also have some art, because I love art, I love painting, I love everything art related, so yeah. This year we're doing more on that. Then right here on the bottom I have a picture of the Monte Carlo beach and a swimsuit, and also like another like tavern near the seaside, and the time of label. Oh sorry, the light is reflecting, but yeah, I think this year we really need to slow down, and we really need to actually take time off without feeling guilty, without thinking about work, just truly turn off our brains and enjoy time. And summer is my favorite season, so that's why the beach vibes. Now here we have the Cartier, the new Love Eternal bracelet. I think this is like, I find this one of the most iconic Cartier pieces ever. I've been loving the love bracelets since I was very little, before I had any fashion sense. And this new design, I think it's fabulous, and I would love to have a Cartier piece, jewelry piece, in my collection this year. And of course I also put some iconic shoes here and here as well. It's not necessarily that I want a specific type of shoes, but because I work from home and I'm at home a lot, when I'm at home I obviously wear slippers, socks and stuff like that. So when I go out, I really want to invest in more fun shoes and fun pieces that are not comfortable. I don't care about comfort. I want to be fun and iconic. And now over here I love this picture. It's a doll of Woody, I think he's Woody from Toy Story, on top of a Chanel bag. First of all, this metallic Chanel bag is one of my favorite Chanel bags ever, and I think it's also like they have it in a gradient blue that is spectacular. In any case, I actually put this photo just as a reminder that fashion is supposed to be fun, and it's supposed to be enjoyable, and you can go as crazy as you like based on your feelings and your mood, and you shouldn't be trapped into trends and boxes. So that's a daily reminder. I also have like a back to the 90s label over here, because I think not only fashion but in general, I think the 90s were very nice era, iconic era in especially fashion and jewelry in the beauty world. So yeah, and also I'm a 90s baby too, late 90s, but yeah, in any case. And over here I have some iconic women and empowering women as well. I have Marilyn, I have Audrey, I have Jane Birkin, Barbara Streisand, and I have also Melina Mercury, which is a Greek legend. And here I also have a Fendi baguette with some Chanel socks. I don't care so much about the Chanel socks, but I do care about the Fendi baguette. I want to get one in 2026 so bad. I want to have a Fendi. Ideally, I would love to have the purple with the sparkles, like the one that Carrie Bradshaw had, the most iconic Fendi baguette ever. But because this is super hard to find, it's also extremely expensive when you find it. I'm totally fine if I just have even a vintage Fendi baguette bag. But I love this style of bag. So yeah, it's going in here, and this is super duper materialistic, but I don't care at all. So yeah, that's the whole. Let me turn off this light. Now you can see it better without the reflection. That's my whole vibe, dream, mood board for 2026. I think it turned out fabulous. I love it, and it's really me, and it's also a great art piece, to be honest. I forgot to write on the back that it's for 2026, so I remember, but yeah, next year that I will make a new one, I will just make a note so I know. That's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're also unapologetic this year. You're fully embracing yourself and your personality. You're working towards becoming better and more fabulous, because this is super important as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, click the notification bell. I heard something about also hyping up. I'm not sure what this is. If you can hype me up, please do. And yeah, don't forget to find me also on the rest of the social media platforms. I will have everything linked down below, and I'll see you on the next one.